Hi, I'm Mayor Tim Balderman, and I'd like to welcome you to this edition of Community Business Spotlight. Joining me today is Lake Sedbury from Mattress Express. Lake, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
All right, tell us a little bit about Mattress Express.
Well, we just recently moved to the location at 2571 East Lincoln Highway just about 5 months ago. We're having some great response, and we're really happy with what's going on so far.
Good. Now
that location.
Now you say 2571 East Lincoln Highway,
yes.
And what other buildings are over there? Where's that at?
Well, that's the Morningstar Center is the main portion of that. There's several other tenants in the row as well. There's a doctor, for example, and several other places, but yeah, that's where we are, right in that center.
And that center there on Route 30 east of Schoolhouse. So
that's exactly right.
That's great. That's great. And tell us, you know, it's a mattress store, but tell me about the services that you provide there.
Well, besides mattresses, number one, we have a great mattress company that we sell. It's been in the business since 1950. The company has. A lot of the mattresses have 20-year warranties, for example. Which is an elite company in the mattress business. They're made very well. We have a variety of different kinds for everybody. It seems like we're in the mattress business as far as twins are concerned. There's a lot of kids in this area. So my twins are just, it's an enormous selling feature for us because we're doing very well with that.
No doubt, and I have to disclose, I came into your store last year,
right,
when I was bringing my son back down to college.
Right.
That's right, making a long drive to Carbondale.
Right.
But I had shopped around a little bit at a couple of different mattress places and ended up by you. And you spent a lot of time talking to us about what would be best.
Right.
You didn't try and oversell anything. And not only that, I know we walked out of there with a much better quality mattress than I was looking at other places for a better price as well. So you seem to really get involved. It's not just someone walks in and picks something out. You talk to your customers about what they're looking for.
Exactly. My son and I, Matt, is, you know, we're all about asking questions. Okay, we're not on commission like everybody else is in the industry, and that's you can see that right away when you walk into our store. There's no pressure whatsoever. You know, it's the greeting, it's asking questions, okay? What are you looking for, okay? And even what are you looking to spend, you know, to some degree. So I think that's the key to being successful and getting people back, is not feeling pressured. And today with the economy, a lot of people are shopping around, and I assure you, hopefully they're going through and going to stores like mine for people that really have a really easy way of talking to people and make them feel comfortable.
No, and you really do. And it's funny, you talk about the economy, and times are tough for people. Right. And everyone's trying to cut corners and save costs. Now you've got good prices there, but really, this isn't an area of your life where you really want to skimp. I mean, you want to get something. You're talking about your sleep. You're talking about your health and your well-being.
Absolutely.
Talk to me a little bit about that, because the average consumer, like myself, has no idea what to look for in a mattress. So how do you kind of determine what's best for that person?
Well, I think it's the first question is most people today have ailments of some kind. Okay, so one of the things right off the bat is that our Sleep Logic mattresses are chiropractic approved. Okay, they had a hand in actually making and okaying and putting their name on the beds, which is huge today. And I think that's the key. But again, we ask questions about you know, what's going on, what do you like best in your last mattress, and sometimes it might be 18, 20 years ago, and or it could be 5 years ago, and it just didn't work out. So the questioning part to me is the most important thing, and it makes them feel like, you know what, this guy really is trying to get to the root of making me feel better in a mattress. And that's what we try to do, as my son as well does the same thing. So.
And you really do a good job. And again, I'll tell you, I didn't feel for a second that you were trying to sell us the highest priced mattress. You were trying to sell us what was best for my son, and that's important. So well, I appreciate that. Now, how long have you been in the business yourself?
Well, we were actually the very first mattress store in January of '03 in Frankfurt. Okay. We were there for over 8 years, and because of the economy, with just me having the one store, I actually retired with permission of my wife. And then this new location, or this location came up. My wife actually said, you know, we should go in there because I know maybe the real estate person, and we could get a good number in there, so we so we can make it, I guess, and really do what we need to do. So I ended up trying that over there, and it just worked out great.
It's working out well.
Yeah.
So, and of course, Frankfort's a very nice community. But what is it about New Lenox that you like?
Well, you know what? It's so varied in the people. There's such a large, you know, there's a lot of people in New Lenox, and varied, you know, from my neighbors to out in the country. We deliver just everywhere and anywhere, you know. And it's just so wide open, I guess, and the people are just really wanting to be put in a situation where their mattresses is a good mattress for them, and feel comfortable, and that's the key thing. They have to feel comfortable buying from somebody, because I've always said people buy from people. And that's, to me, the most important thing is making people feel comfortable, because I don't want them to come back one time. I want their next time and they tell somebody, and that's how you're successful in a business today, is making that happen.
Absolutely. Well, we're happy that you're here in New Lenox. Again, I was very impressed with you when you were at your other location, and I think it's wonderful now that our residents are going to have an opportunity to have you right here at home for something so important as getting a good night's sleep,
absolutely,
for them and for their children and whatnot. Anything else you want to tell our viewers about your business?
Well, I'm just really happy to be here. I think I'm excited about the opportunity that lays ahead in this area. I have a nice little perk because I live actually about 100 yards away from the store. So
that's not bad. That's not bad.
But from a customer standpoint, it's just been a lot of fun for my son and myself, and we are really looking forward to taking care of the people in New Lenox and Frankfort and elsewhere. So.
Well, Lake, we certainly wish you and your son Matt all the best, and encourage all of our residents to go to Mattress Express at 2571 East Lincoln Highway. And I want to thank all of you for watching this edition of Community Business Spotlight.